Hello everyone, this is your host Shiraz Ahmed Khan. Viewers, today is our last video of chapter 13 and today we are going to solve the last task of chapter 13, that is task 13H. In the last video we have already discussed almost each and everything regarding headers and footers and the automated objects in headers and footers. So in today's video we are only going to insert three things in the footer as the task says. So let's start this task, and the first statement says that we are to open the file that we saved last time in task 13G. So let's open this file. I have chapter source files folder on my desktop. You may have it in a different location. Go to that chapter 13 source files folder and open the task 13G. Once the file is opened, let's see that we are to place in the footer the text saved on followed by the date, then the text at and the time on the left with the page number page in the center and the automated file name and the file path on the right. Viewers, by the way, in this video in this task we are going to insert three things in the footer, but as per the recommendation, whenever we see questions regarding the header or the footer, the best practice is to choose the template with the three placeholders. So let's place the cursor inside the footer, scroll in your document and reach at the bottom and look at this grayish area. This is basically the bottom margin. Double click inside it. You can see that the footer is activated now, and rest of the text editor, its color is grayed out, which means that it's deactivated or disabled right now. Now we are in the footer and click automatically the design tab, specially appearing for the header and footer tools. It's automatically appearing and it's selected as well. So from the left side in the header and footer group, we have the second option with us, that is footer. Click this drop down arrow. It will pop down the inbuilt templates for us, and as per the recommendation we should go for the blank footer template with 3 columns. So click this option. Now we have 3 placeholders inside the footer, and let me repeat it, that even if the task does not demand it, the best option is to always go for the blank with 3 columns, either for header or for the footer. So now select the very first placeholder by clicking onto it. Everything is selected including the square brackets. And now the first thing that we are going to insert is the words. Place in the footer the text saved on. First of all, replace this text with saved on spacebar, and then we are going to insert the date. And for the date and time we have different options. It's appearing in the insert group of the design tab. You can click the very first option, date and time, or you can click the document info and then click the field, the last option. Both are correct, but the fastest one in this case is to click the date and time option. Click this option, you will see the date and time dialog box on your screens. Now, after saved on, we are asked to insert the date only, and the format of the date is not given, so you may go for the date of your choice. For example, I am choosing this at May 20. Do not forget to tick mark the option update automatically and finally click OK button. So far we have successfully inserted the date after the text saved on. Let's see the next thing. Then the text at and the time on the left. Already we have selected the leftmost placeholder. Now insert spacebar, type at, again spacebar, and now we are going to insert the time. Basically date and time, they are available through the date and time dialog box. So click this dialog box again, and this time we are going to choose only the time. So choose the time, and once again, once it's chosen, you can double click onto this option, or you can click this option once and then click OK button. So the second part of the task is done, that we have successfully inserted the date and time along with the customized text in the left side of the footer. Now the next statement says with the page number page in the center. So we are asked to insert the page number in the center of the footer. We have a placeholder already there. Click this placeholder to select it. And once the selection is done, now we are going to insert the page numbers. So here we have in the header and footer group the page numbers option. Click this drop down arrow. Different options are appearing. Actually, we want to insert the page number at the current position of the cursor. So we are going for the fourth option, current position, and in the current position, different options are appearing. Page 1, different templates are these for the page numbers, and we can go for more as well from the if you want to download the page number styles from the internet if you are online. Otherwise, compromise onto any of these three given options. So now choose, for example, if we choose the second one. Now the second thing in the footer is inserted, that is the page number in the center, and the last thing, and the automated file name and the file path on the right. Because a very common mistake usually the people they commit is that they consider that file name is separate thing and file path is separate thing. So let me tell you that when you insert the file path, it includes the file name already. So if you are asked to insert both of these together, so basically it's a tricky question. So do not get yourself confused with it. If they are demanding the file path, so it actually means that file name is already there. And if they demand only the file name without file path, they do not mention it. So it means they only want from you to insert file name only. So it's a tricky question. Do not get yourself confused with it, and be very confident regarding this that you are going on to the right path. So insert the path only. Automatically it will display the file name as well. So let's see from where we can insert the path on the right side of the footer. So click this third placeholder that is already onto the right side of the footer. Once the selection is done, now we are to insert the file name with file path. Click this option. If you insert file path directly, so just click it. Look, the file path is there along with the file name, although it's moving to the next line and it does not look good. But in the upcoming videos, we'll learn that how to shorten this path. Basically, the trick is, or the recommendation or the tip regarding this is that while attempting the questions in the question paper, or while attempting or while solving the tasks and activities, we should always save our source files on a shorter path, and we'll get the advantage here of that the path will remain on the single line. Here the path is lengthier, that's why it's truncated and it's moved to the next line. Half of the path it's appearing onto the next line of the footer, and half path from this point to this point it's appearing onto the right side of the footer. So now finally save the changes, and basically we are asked to save the document as task 13H. So the final step, and before doing this, text editor is enabled. Now let's save as this file with the name task13h onto the same path, that is chapter source files and chapter 13, and let's replace it with task13h and finally click the save button. So viewers, in today's video we have completed the task 13h, and this way our chapter 13 it's completed, and from the next set of videos we'll be starting chapter 14. Do not forget to subscribe the channel, and do not forget to like this video. Thank you very much. Stay blessed, stay tuned. Goodbye.